right, welcome to today's episode of Scottsdale on the Rocks. We got the lovely ladies from Shots Fired joining us.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we got the ladies from Shots Fired. Tell us about this. What is this place?
You go, Ambi. Tell us what Shots Fired is.
It's a narco. I can't speak. It's a Narcos inspired bar. So we have lots of money and drugs and shots.
Hell yeah.
Dirty Mexican cartel.
Yeah, for music vibe, it's going to be reggae, throwback R&B.
Reggaeton.
Reggaeton.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Oh,
this.
hell yeah.
We have our
Reggaeton.
Cubans out here pointing me out.
Some Bad Bunny.
Yeah, you get the gist of it.
You guys
Yeah.
did your like soft opening last night?
Yes.
Yeah, friends and
How was
family
it?
event last night, and then today, January 24th, will be our grand opening. It's in the heart of Oldtown where all the nightclubs are. It actually replaced what was Chickadees and Chicken
Oh
Shop.
yeah, Chickadees
So yeah, a
nuts.
little sad to see those go, but at least it's getting replaced with something better.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
No, so Joel's been doing some of the carpentry stuff over there, and I went to go check it out. And they have that little target with a bunch of bullets all over, a missile launcher. You get to throw your ice shot right at the target. Apparently, it does some kind of light thing or something. They were saying.
Yeah, so if you hit the center of the target, I actually had a friend do it last night. It was pretty fun seeing it happen for the first time. When you hit the center of the target, all the lights are predominantly red. They'll all change and go fluorescent white.
Oh, nice.
And the music in the venue completely stops, so you're like center of attention.
Oh,
like
shit.
everyone's clapping, cheering. It resumes shortly after, but it's a fun little pop-up, little congratulations.
That's kind of cool.
No, it's really sophisticated. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
The sensor goes off if you hit the very center, which is really hard to do. It's like size of a little bigger than a quarter.
Yeah.
And like she said, it's the sensor's tied into all the lighting in the whole bar, and so like it all changes color, and everyone sees, oh, someone finally hit it. I had not seen anyone hit it. So is that the only person that's ever hit it? Was last night?
I think we had two that I saw, a guy and then my
Okay.
friend was a girl. I've worked with her at another bar. I ended up seeing him on the street and dragging him in, and they were so nervous to try it. First time, bullseye. It was so fun. At the time too, there's a lot of people.
It does
in there,
that.
and everyone was just going crazy. It was so fun.
That's awesome.
All the glassware is made out of ice. The shot glasses are made out of ice, as well as the glasses are made out of ice.
Yeah, the big cups.
So you just finish your drink and throw it at the wall. So it's a cool concept. Oldtown has all the same shit, so it's cool to have something that's different. And the owners hired this guy, Eric Nugent, who I opened the Beverly with. And Eric got me in there with my carpentry company. And then also I told Eric we help out a lot with like spreading the word about these bars that are opening here locally in Scottsdale. And so that's why we wanted to have you guys on. He wanted us to do like a mock interview, make sure you guys are qualified to work there. Jerome's hired a lot of people. He owns his own business. Shout out Viva IV Clinic.
It's true.
Oh, I've been there. I've been so hungover there.
Oh, really? Yeah, hit me
Yeah,
up
they're
next
good
time.
there.
I got you.
Love good Ivy.
I'm scared of needles.
So-
I have not been there.
So you guys bartend? Like what do you do there?
Yep, the three of us are bartenders. We've got a couple bar backs.
Nice.
And Eric is our GM.
What is your special drink there that you guys like can make at Shots Fired? Is there like any special drinks? I know they have like the
It's all
like,
about the ice cream.
the frosty thing is great, by the way.
We have like 4 frosty shots, so technically we have 2 slushies and 2 ice cream based.
They don't call them Frosty because that's Wendy's thing, but it literally tastes like the Frosty.
What do
from
they call
Wendy's.
it? Have they named it yet?
Frozen shots.
Yeah.
Frozen shots.
Yeah.
We have, it's called ice cream shots, and then our slushy shots, and then they each have their own
They're
individual
so
name.
freaky. Just imagine you're drinking an alcoholic Frosty. Like
Yeah,
it's-
we have two. One of them's a vanilla espresso martini.
Yeah.
And then the other one's going to be a peanut butter banana whiskey based
Awesome.
smoothie. So
Hey, where are you guys from?
Will this fit
Elena,
here?
I'm originally from Chandler, Arizona, but I was born in Jersey.
a local.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Jersey. Nice. When did you move to Chandler?
I was like 5 years old.
Oh, okay, cool. So you
A
don't have the
child.
accent.
No, I don't.
You're like 5 and you're like, I'm from Jersey.
I'm Jersey.
Change my
Shore.
diaper. Somebody change my diaper. Presley, are you from here too?
I'm not. I'm actually from Taylorsville, Utah.
She's
it's
a Mormon.
very small town right outside of Salt Lake City. I
Are you
lived
a
there.
Mormon?
I was born and raised LDS. Yes. I
How
was-
many mothers do you have?
She's 6.
Only one, at least one that has come out so far. A lot of family secrets start coming out down the line, especially when you leave the religion. But it's a beautiful state. I still visit a ton. Lots of family up there. So
Awesome. I've actually never been, but
yeah, I've lived here since I
I've
was
never
about
been either,
10.
but it is beautiful.
I learned to drive here, went to school here, so Arizona's home. But
So you've been here since you were 10?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Where at? Around here in Scottsdale?
Mostly Gilbert, Chandler area,
Okay, yeah,
but
Gilbert.
most of my work history is going to come from Scottsdale.
Okay, yeah, we've known each other a while. I've seen you around. Where were you working before Shots Fired?
I've kind of been in and out. I took the last year to kind of explore different options and worked for a beverage distribution center in Arizona. Help open a new concept in Gilbert. So kind of bopped around. I'm excited to get my foot back in the door in Oldtown, especially with Eric and Richard. I admire them both so much. So happy to be there now.
Shout out Richard.
Yeah, shout out Richard. We
Richard
love
made
Richard.
all the drinks.
Richie Rich.
He created all the. He's the mixologist and he's really good at what he does.
He's
I didn't
so
realize he was so
talented.
good until I had his Frosty. And I was like,
Yeah.
bro, you should do this for
He's
me.
a really
Did
good
you try
bartender.
the other ones?
Just the
I had
inside of his
mango, I
mind.
had them all.
No, did you have the
tropical.
liquid? The like in
Oh,
the
the
big-
liquid stuff?
Yeah.
I don't think I had any of that.
Dude,
no.
you're missing out on like
You need a good
75% of the drinks.
I'll work my way down the list.
The
When you
icy
come in and
red.
build the chandelier, I'll pour you some drinks.
Yeah.
All right. Ambi, where are you
If and
from?
when.
I'm from the Bay Area, California. 21
nice.
years there, but I am a Republican. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Is everyone here Republican?
Yes,
We
sir.
are.
MAGA,
All right.
baby.
It's okay if you're a Democrat.
No, it's not.
Ambi, what makes you qualified? What makes you qualified to work at Shots Fired?
Well, nothing really. I'm pretty.
I love the
have
mic
big-
and
I
the
have
boob.
large assets.
What's your biggest asset?
I would say my heart,
Your heart is your
but it's
biggest
covered
asset.
by my boobs.
She'll take the cake as the personality hire for sure.
Personality
For
hire
sure.
for sure.
Well, I heard all the drinks are pre-batched, so you don't really need to be too technical, right?
Yeah, I mean, we still have a full standard bar, so basic drinks, basic shots, but for a majority, there's a lot of work that Richard put into them. So for consistency, quality control, they are all pre-batched.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put you on the hot seat since you said that, Presley. What would you consider your two top basic drinks?
I would say our best appeal is going to be for those frozen drinks, which is probably why you
I mean,
tried them.
when you say we have a full bar for basic drinks,
Yeah.
Like a
I'm just saying, like,
mojito.
what
Oh,
would,
yeah, we can
what would
do-
you consider, in your opinion, the most common basic drinks? Name a few.
I would say anything gin related, gin martini, old fashioned.
Yeah.
We can make Negronis. We have a couple different liqueurs and things in there. So still higher end. We're trying not to cater to the basic vodka soda and Blue Boys, even though that is such an appeal in Old Town, only because our glassware is all made out of ice. So if you're paying
Man,
for the
yeah.
experience and the cup, we want to make sure you're getting a beverage that's worth it.
An old fashioned on
Actually,
an ice
this-
glass.
that
that's
sounds great.
fire.
Yeah.
You kind of gotta drink the drinks quickly. They
Yeah.
will melt.
It stays around for a little while.
They
Cannot
might need to do a little
babysit.
bigger, thicker of a bottom.
Thicker bottom,
'Cause I
yeah.
actually did have one last night, and I'm sorry, Eric, and it started leaking on my hand.
Yeah.
It
So,
does do that.
He
And
made these special cup molds for all these, and they actually have a walk-in freezer there.
Yes.
So you guys have thousands of these ice. They'll never run out.
Thousands.
You did it really well, but they could be a little thicker.
During the
Yeah.
summer, it's gonna be great.
We're
Yeah.
still playing around with all
yeah,
of it.
the molds
Yeah.
still need tweaking. I do agree a thicker
It's-
bottom would definitely
It's
solve
definitely
that
something
issue.
that they're trying to improve right now and that they're trying to get a grasp on. So hopefully the next couple weeks or so they'll have a good representation.
I think it's
of that.
awesome.
Yeah, you got to stop babysitting your drinks, or of course
I
it's
know, you
gonna
gotta chug
happen.
it.
Come
I
on.
agree.
It's like this
Joel,
big. so
we're
it's
on
like,
the
I thought you were a
It's
professional.
reasonable.
You're right.
Joel, how many kids do you have?
Ooh, 5.
Is that why you were babysitting last night?
What was he drinking?
Shit, all I did was
Drinking
the
the
ice cream.
Frosties.
Really?
He
Oh,
asked
Frosties
for
all
the-
night?
he
Those are
asked
good
for the
though.
big
I was like,
cup of
please
the
give me a
Frosty.
big cup of
And he
them.
was like, "Don't put it in an ice cup."
And I was double fisting. I was walking around just drinking it.
counting
very good.
Frosties.
Yep.
They are good. What's the alcohol in it? In the frosty one?
In the Frosty, it's peanut butter banana whiskey. It's, called
the
Dirty, Monkey.
Oh,
Dirty
yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah.
For the vanilla espresso martini, it's made with vanilla Stoli
Nice.
Yeah.
vodka.
And then we have
That
the
thing is
Cuervo.
delicious.
I
And
know,
they don't.
it's so
the
good.
vanilla one doesn't.
What
it doesn't
a
taste like alcohol.
freaking bargain.
Yeah, it doesn't. It tastes
then
like a frosty.
A little bit of coffee hitting it with a coffee liqueur, but nothing
Yeah.
major. It tastes like.
Do you use Stoli vanilla when you make espresso martinis ever?
Yeah, I do. I like
pretty
it.
good.
I like using the flavored vodka because you can take away from the simple syrup.
Yep.
You know, watch
Yeah.
your
Right.
calories a little bit.
I'm a
Especially
big
if you're
fan
drinking
of
more
that
than
vanilla
one.
in my espresso martini.
Yeah.
Elena, tell us how to make an old fashioned. Elena style.
Shit.
Elena style?
Yeah.
What kind of bourbon or whiskey do you like?
Great question. I usually go.
I like
with-
Woodford.
Okay. Perfect. That's great.
And do you want some? I'll share. So I usually go for Woodford. That's my preference.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just something my parents always had in the house. So I'm used to that. But
Alcoholics, I love it.
a little bit. I do bitters. I like orange bitters in mine, so I do 2 dashes of that. Sometimes you can use any other. I've done like the black walnut bitters. I do like a dash and a half of that, and then a little bit of agave.
Amazing. That sounds
No
fire.
cherry?
I don't like the cherry in
No.
mine, but you
Burnt
can totally
orange?
do
No
that.
orange?
Cherries are what
You can
rookies put on.
you
them.
can
Is that
definitely.
well, that makes sense. I don't know
There's
anything about
like 2
bartending.
kinds of old fashions. They call I hate to be technical here. There's pre-prohibition and post-prohibition.
Yeah.
No, wait, really?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the
Okay.
ones that are after prohibition, they use cherries. But like people that want a legit old fashioned, it's just an orange
Yep.
peel.
Just for
Which
garnish.
is great, yeah.
Knowledge
like-
dropping on
Right here.
Just keeping that in
Where
there.
did you learn how to make an old fashioned?
Your daddy.
My dad, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My dad has a whole whiskey bar at home. He loves whiskey.
You come from a long line of bartenders.
He just likes to make his shit at home.
All
Post shifty for him.
Stick to that.
Who hired you at Shots Fired?
Richard.
Richard did.
Yeah.
Richard, the mixologist.
Yeah.
I love Richie. He's such a good guy. He works so
he's
hard.
awesome.
He's so talented.
He's a sweetie though.
Yeah.
Like, he knows what he's doing.
Really good
but-
work ethic. Very knowledgeable.
Yes.
I've already learned so much from him just being around for less than a week.
Yeah. He's very open to questions and he'll answer anything. So
That's awesome.
Really good leader.
Is he the manager there, or what is he?
He's a mixologist.
He's our consultant.
okay.
So
So he's just kind of just helping out.
he'll be there
right
for
now.
a few months and then he will
Awesome.
He's opened a few restaurants in town.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
helped open Toca Madera.
Yep.
And then he helped open that other bar with Eric recently, the one with all the flowers.
Oh,
Moncherie.
Moncherie.
Montserrat.
I haven't been there yet. It looks gorgeous.
As
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Really pretty. Are those flowers real?
No.
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 There's not a chance.
No way.
It'd be a lot of maintenance.
You need a lot of bar
It's
backs.
in like a tunnel, like in this little hall outside.
The stems go down.
Man, so I went to New York City and stayed there for a summer, and I noticed that all the restaurants have, like the ones that are really popular, the front of them are covered in the flowers, like Moncherie. And so I told Eric about this, and I was like, the next place I do, I want to cover it with flowers. I hope you're listening, Eric. So then a month later, he decides to do Moncherie. I'm like, oh, great, you stole my idea. So then I was going to open this bar. I was going to buy the grapevine, and I was trying to buy it from the owner. He's not selling, but I was trying. And they have a tree, and I told Eric, I want to put a bell on there and throw ice shots at it. And then a year later, he's like, hey, I got this bar. We're going to throw ice shots.
Now everybody has it.
I was like, Eric, you son of a... I'm not giving you any more ideas.
Which venue has a tree?
Grapevine has a tree.
Is that the
through middle of
karaoke
it.
bar?
Yeah.
Okay, I've been there before. I like it over there.
I love Grapevine.
I think
really
that
Cool venue.
I wonder how the cups or the ice cups will hold in the summer.
That's a great question.
I mean, we kept it pretty cold in there last night.
Is
It
this
was
what you lose sleep about at night?
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I was actually losing sleep about the renaming of our drinks. I was like, did we relabel everything? We have to do that
You
in the
guys
morning.
renamed them already?
I couldn't
Oh,
sleep
within 2
until
hours of opening.
no, 20 minutes before we opened, Eric changed all the drink names. I was like,
I don't know why that's funny, but that's
You want
great.
what now?
Are the names better now?
no, they
They were all just working
no,
titles. and
one
then
of
he's
them
like,
doesn't even match our theme.
All right, tell me some names of these drinks.
Drunk Dial,
Drunk Dial.
Blood Money,
Blood
Cartel.
Money.
Cartel,
Blood Money's good.
Just my luck.
Sicario.
Icy red.
They're actually kind of cool names.
Yeah, these are
I
all
love
great.
Icy Red.
That one's
Ugh,
really good.
so
That is our
hot.
best.
I love the Just my luck though.
Just My Luck and TGIF Till I Get Found,
Yeah.
but I think we changed that.
We did.
Yeah, the blue one, I think.
It's a work in progress. That's
Is there
what
any like
opening
particular
weekends are
like a cartel person they're like going after or anything?
Pablo Escobar.
El
I'd have to
Chapo?
say mostly Pablo, mostly but there's no pictures of anyone in there, and
No.
it's actually a fun brand just because of all the bullets and all.
Can we
the-
actually talk about the bathroom for a sec?
Oh yeah, we should actually.
Yeah.
So you walk into the bathroom. The ceiling is it's the ceiling, and then it's got cage underneath it with red lights. There's a urinal and a toilet, and a really big, nice, long sink to put your purse. And there's a safe in the wall, and it's obviously a fake safe, and it's got all this fake money and jewelry. I think
Brass
some fake
knuckles,
drugs,
yeah.
brass knuckles. Yeah, it's really cool. So the AV techs are setting it up so that when someone opens the safe, like the alarm goes off a little and the lights flash.
Yeah, it's like the back stash room that you'd find.
So what do you got to do to
Hide
get this
things in.
code or what?
No, it's just open for. There's no actual.
Oh, there's
code
no
on
actual
it.
code,
Yeah.
okay.
It kind
So
of reminds me of an escape room.
Yeah, literally.
it kinda
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like dungeon.
Well, that little hallway, that whole hallway,
Oh,
it's like all lit up,
yeah.
right? So it's
It's
kind of cool.
super trippy. The hallway is. It's
Yeah.
got lights that go around the floor, the ceiling. It's all in a circle.
It does seem like a
All
Mission
red, all
Impossible like
red.
scene or something, you know?
Yeah, I really gotta
Dodging the
give it to
lasers.
the.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to the audio visual techs that are in there. They've been in there for months
Yeah.
setting up our sound and light.
I'm impressed also.
Yeah,
And
I
I've
mean,
seen a lot of these guys. These guys really impressed me.
And they were pretty
Yeah.
cool. At least
Actually,
They're
it's
really
impressive.
cool.
How
we
they
got
went
stuck
from the
with
ceiling
workers
all
all
the way
week.
to the floor and everything. It's kind of cool. I've never
Yeah.
seen that before.
And the candles. Did we talk about the candle wall?
Oh yeah, what is that about?
All the wax.
It's just a nice photo opportunity. He did a lot of Eric always looks for
Instagrammable
Instagrammable
moments.
Are they-
decorations.
Are they actual candles or are they like
Some real, some
electronic
fake.
ones?
Some are real, yeah. But
About 50-50. The wax on it, they
he
all
built
melted
this
on.
wall and just poured wax all over it. And then it's funny because I turned those candles off the other night and it took us like 10 minutes. Yeah, just trying to like, because
Figure
there's
out
so
which
many
ones.
remotes to all these candles. So can you imagine changing all the batteries in those?
That's what yeah. So we told Rich and Eric, I'm like, oh, that'll be fun later.
Someone's gonna have to do that, but that's all right. It looks really good. So did you guys ever go to the spot that was there before?
Yeah, it was a chicken chop.
So
Never been there.
And it is fantastic. I only have good things
I've
to
been
say
there
about
too,
it. It was
and
awesome.
I thought it was disgusting.
Really?
No way.
Oh my god! I would go in there and order something and be like, "This is unedible." I forget what I got.
What
but
time was it?
It
Though?
was good. when
I bet
went.
it was only
I don't know
open.
what he's talking about.
It was never open.
It was never open. When I would work my managing daytime shifts over at El Jefe, me and the staff would always go walk over there. So maybe that's why I was a little better. I think they also just loved having a cute group of 4 girls in their chicken shop. But I never saw them open at night. So maybe that's
was like
they
a
missed
little-
out
Like
on
the
lot of
most busy
business.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes no sense.
What do you
Wait,
call
were
those
they not
things?
open after the bars closed?
No.
Not
That's
how-
the
not how
opportunity
they
I
talk.
know. I know. It's
and
so
rarely
ridiculous.
while they were open. Rarely.
No
Like during the
stopping.
day.
Like,
Like what
she
are you
was going
talking?
during
What
the day.
are you doing?
Mr. Mesquite is open during the day.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can we talk about those tacos for a second?
I had 3 of them
They kill it.
yesterday.
So
and I'm
good.
still alive. And I didn't believe her when she said they were gluten free, but they were. It didn't bug me one bit.
I had 2 of them yesterday.
Do tortillas have gluten?
Flour, dude.
Flour, but corn,
Corn.
are good. Corn.
Oh, is that
Luckily,
what
they
that
don't
is?
serve any
Joel
food
would know.
at Shots
Joel would
Fired,
know.
or Ambi would kill you. No food there, right?
No food.
No food.
No
Drink.
food.
Oasis on the other side has food.
You ever eat there at
Yeah.
Oasis?
Yeah, the food
Yeah, we
there is
actually
good.
they fed us on what, Tuesday night?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Very
treated
nice.
us very nice.
What kind of food do they have there?
All kinds, mozzarella sticks, wings, tacos.
Big mix of bar food,
Just
something
bar
for
food,
everyone.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't even know that.
They have hookah.
So for all the industry people watching, everyone wants to know what you guys did for your hourly and tips last night.
Good question.
So glad you brought that up. I've been
We
dying
don't
to
know.
talk about
Oh,
it.
here we go.
It was a friends and
So,
family thing.
if anyone from Clover
Was
is
nobody tipping?
watching,
No,
no,
I would love a tech support to actually call me back because I tried calling
Oh,
them 4
God.
times last night to
Did
help me.
anyone have cash?
We made money.
You gave
we
us
just
100,
can't
by the way.
access.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you for
besides
that.
me, I was just wondering if anyone else.
So
was,
actually, before we started, the owner did a little pre-shift talk, and then when we got behind the bar, he tipped all of us girls a $100 bill. That was really sweet.
Nice.
Was.
There
oh,
were-
that's stand up. I love that.
Yeah, there were a couple. He was like,
Good
"For
energy.
good luck."
Yeah.
I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I
Great
love
guy.
that." So if anyone from Clover is watching, please call
So
us
Clover
because
is
Clover
the,
sucks.
the brand of
POS.
POS.
What does POS stand for?
Point of
Point of
sale.
sales. Yeah, I was gonna say that POS is a POS.
Clover's been around forever, but no one's ever used it the way you guys are using it. We used to use it for their mobile units, and you guys are using it for the stationary. And I wouldn't even know where to begin to use one of those. So how is it user friendly or what?
It is user friendly. It's just a little bit more sensitive than our Power and Aloha and Toast. Couldn't tell you how to run the checkout. I probably sat with Ambi and Richard and Angel, our other bartender, for like maybe 2 hours after closing trying to figure that
Damn.
out.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
Didn't go
Was
to college for that.
was there a representative there to help you?
No.
No, Clover should send someone out.
Well, this is why you have these test runs, you know? They
yeah.
can figure all this stuff out and then get it.
I was trying my best. I was trying to be a little engineer.
You guys
in there.
did open on the busiest weekend we've had in a while.
Yeah.
It's, Barrett Jackson's
This
in
is true.
town.
Yeah.
Until the
Really?
28th.
I didn't
Really?
know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah.
Like, I should-
I'm like trying to keep my.
Did you have neck surgery?
There
too?
you go.
No, I'm trying to keep my mic like stationary.
I think it was a good weekend to open. We're trying to work out all these small kinks before Waste Management comes to Phoenix.
Yep.
Definitely bring a big crowd of people to Scottsdale. So hopefully our little trial run this weekend is good timing for that. I think that we'll do really well that weekend.
Despite all the issues, not all the issues, but the stuff that we ran into last night, I had so much fun with the girls. The barbacks were
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a good time.
When
Yeah.
I hire someone, I always, and I think this is any manager that's good at what they do, you try to like make sure you're hiring people, because you're in a tight space with people all day long working, and
Bumping
everyone's,
into each other.
and you're splitting your money with them. So like you got to make sure everyone gets along great, and you need to make sure the culture's chill. So I feel like I told Eric this. I was like, I think you guys hired like all type A personalities, and that's pretty cool.
And we all get along too. I really thought I was gonna
if you
have
had
an
any
issue
that
with
weren't
the
type
girls.
A, it just wouldn't work.
I will completely say after working that shift last night, we are all type A in different ways.
I know this about all of you.
Yeah.
Usually type A people bump heads, and
Yeah.
I really thought I was gonna have an issue with the girls because I'm a very big personality, and I don't always, not everyone likes me at first,
Yeah.
and that's totally cool. But I just love that all of us girls, like, we get along, we like working together.
As long as we know, like, oh, like she likes it that way, going
Yeah.
forward, I'm gonna do that. But now it's like we're all type A, so it's like
This is
good.
great. I hope you guys are there forever.
Let's all make it more fun,
I am
especially
too.
if you guys get along. You know,
It's a really good core team, especially with the stress of opening a new venue. All of us have definitely stepped up in the right ways.
All right, so where's my friend Angel?
She had a hair appointment.
Yeah, she's getting her hair done
Because
right
she
now.
was.
She's gonna
We
look sexy
talked
tonight.
yesterday, and she was all excited about coming on the podcast. and
Yeah,
then
we're
she-
missing one of our angel babies.
Angel Bad Baby.
Our
didn't even
fourth
show up.
Charlie's Angel.
She need to look good for tonight.
All right, we'll let you get away with it, Angel.
She
We'll
looks.
get you one on one.
Yeah,
she
we'll
looked
get her back.
really good last night.
yeah.
Can we talk about her skin for a second?
Let's hear it.
Holy shit!
It literally looks like
Like a baby's
Yeah,
ass.
it's so smooth.
What the fuck?
How old is
Baby's
she?
ass.
She
Why is
looks like
this-
she's
why is her skin
16.
so fresh?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
No, she's at least like
Like,
I don't even. Want to
She's
say.
at least 21.
Like,
we know that.
Well, no, she's at least like 20.
I think I'm the youngest there, so I
How old are
think
you?
24.
Please
How
be
old is
18.
Angel?
I was like,
24. I think she's 26, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I'm
Probably.
definitely the old. Oh no,
this must
Keith
be
is the oldest.
oldest bar staff on the street.
Thanks, Joel.
Are you fucking
I
calling
was
us
just doing some
washed
math in
up?
my head. No.
Do I look okay still?
I was just kidding.
What's considered old to be like a bartender?
I would
like
say
30?
25.
You think so?
I'm 25, by the way.
No, you're fine.
Thank you.
Don't
I'm
let
totally
him bully
kidding. I'm
you.
totally kidding. Honestly,
my
I think
inner timer.
I think anyone
Is
under
that why you
25 is
got-
probably not a very good bartender.
Is that why
Yeah,
you
I
got out
agree.
of
No
Old
offense,
Town?
Elena. What? You make a great old fashioned. I had to leave Old Town. I'm almost 40. I was too old.
Aged out
I wanted to get you all over here at Jerome's house.
Timed out.
on the casting couch.
No, but I hope you guys are there forever because all you gotta do is show up.
It's a really easy bar
like
to
I
work
said,
at.
yeah. And so that if you just show up, then you'll be there forever.
Yeah.
Show up and,
then
have a
don't-
good attitude.
don't
Also-
steal too much.
Personality.
I always say everyone steals. Like as a manager, my staff hates when I say this.
That's a thing.
My staff hates whenever I'm managing. Like I always say it as a blanket statement. I'm like, well, everyone steals, and people be like, I don't steal. I would never steal. I'm like, you never stole like a piece of gum when you were
You
a
never
kid.
stole fries off the line
Like,
during
Yeah,
a busy
like, wait,
shift.
we
what-
all steal. It's just how much can you get away
What
with?
kind of stealing are you talking about? Are you talking about like a pre
It's all
or
stealing,
post shift
Ambi. It doesn't
drink, or
matter
are you
if
talking
it's
about
$1
taking
or
it out of the
$100.
tip
Well,
box?
Joel comping everyone drinks, that type of thing.
See, don't ever
I
do
didn't.
that.
So the owner before we started was like, no comp drinks, no free drinks. He's very strict.
Even if you're my family.
He was like, even if they're related to me, I don't care if they say they know me. They're
They gotta
my
make money, you know?
partner. Yeah.
You guys were on it though. You weren't giving away shit.
Yeah, you guys did great last night.
Yeah, you didn't even
saw.
work last night.
I was there, though.
She was a guest in the
Why did
house.
you
Moral
not
support.
work?
I'm currently working another job, so in the mix of
Oh,
And there were
switching
3
schedules,
bartenders.
but
Got it.
don't let her fool you. I was there all day.
She was.
I just
She
didn't wear
worked-
the outfit at night.
She worked so hard all week. You really did.
Thank you.
And you posted that amazing video of that girl hitting the buzzer, the whatever the fuck.
Oh, you got a video of it?
You want to see it, Joel?
Oh yeah, hell
Let's
yeah.
bring it up.
Oh my god, this thing is
Did
good.
I send you it?
So do you guys
It's
have
on-
like a happy hour or anything like that yet, or no?
Not yet. No. Maybe it'll be in the works.
Sick. That's awesome. Show Jerome. That's so cool.
Here,
You have to
restart.
go back. Click the left side. Yeah.
It was their first try, too.
No way.
Oh hell yeah, the lights.
It's awesome.
That's so cool.
The siren alarm goes off too.
Everyone
Yeah,
was really
like an airborne.
everyone was really excited to see it happen for the first time too, because
Yeah,
they
I
were
am
trying.
too.
They
I
were
just saw it. I'm
trying.
excited. Yeah, I threw maybe 5 things at it last night. I couldn't hit it.
And you can hit it the bullseye pretty easily, but you have to put some power behind it to get
Yeah.
it to press. So
Really?
It's a bit easier with the actual cocktail cups rather than the ice shot glasses.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't throw those hard enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what's going on with the uniforms? Do they have any?
We have a concept.
So we have like a
concept
a
of
guideline we want to stay within. So like black shorts or black. I wore a skirt last night. Fishnets, no fishnets. Tights, no tights. You can kind of play with it. Black bra and then a white shirt, whether it be that button down that you were wearing, Elena, or I got that. What do you call that thing that I was wearing? A shrug.
Where do you get all this stuff?
Would you
at?
call it a bolo?
What, kind of like a
called
formal thing or what?
bolero.
Bolero.
It's called a bolero.
I think you think.
No, that's a bowling alley.
Thank
No,
you.
okay, that it is, but I promise.
Did you
I
see what I was
promise.
wearing? What do you call that thing? Sleeves?
It's like a
A
little
bolero.
They're my
A
sleeves.
bolero.
I'm calling them
Like, it's a
sleeves.
bolero.
Google it.
I got
Look
my
it up on
sleeves on.
Amazon.
You got your sleeves on. You had a little harness on.
Oh yeah, I had that.
black
Oh my
lace
god, that
bra.
harness was turning me on, and I was wearing
For the
it.
uniforms, I think it's kind of a fun play on mob wives turned cartel. So
Cartel wife.
A little less bougie, more rugged, more
Sexy.
yeah.
They
Red.
Think of like dominatrix.
Dominatrix. Yeah.
You know,
Leather.
leather, ripped tight.
You guys should all learn Spanish.
That would be
Habla
so
Sí,
good.
claro.
Get Angel to
I
teach
only speak
you.
Spanish at the
¿Habla
bar.
español?
Oh, sí.
Poquito o mucho.
Yo puedo hablar español bien. ¿Y tú?
Ay, qué rico.
Oh.
I'm the only one who doesn't know how to speak Spanish here.
Fajitas.
We have to teach her.
I don't know. I can just say the food.
Guacamole.
I know, she looks like the one that can speak Spanish.
I know my last name's Gallegos. I should be able
Ándale.
to.
I think all three of us have.
Oh,
some,
yeah.
my last name's Perez. Yours is Gallegos.
Inocencio.
Perez.
And then
Bettis.
Angel's is what?
Yeah.
Hers is super Spanish.
We got all
On
kinds
hell.
of beaners back there. Hell yeah.
Love it.
hey.
That's why we
You're
get along.
Mexican
We're all
too.
hard workers.
I'm also Hispanic. I'm from
Yeah,
Tucson.
Joel.
You're from Tucson.
Tucson's 2/3 Hispanic.
Or like when the thing goes off, like everyone say something in Spanish or something. Yeah,
La
what would you
Yeah,
say?
that's a good idea.
No, not like that.
Ay,
What would a drug
caramba.
cartel say?
What would they say?
It'd be
I
like
don't know.
mariachi music goes off.
Not
as soon as
mariachi.
you
Oh,
hear
no,
it.
no, no.
I like that.
Wait, what is like an exclamation?
I don't know.
in
I'm trying.
cartel
I'll
world?
think. I'll think of something. If you guys have any ideas,
I'm like, we can do
let
a
us
whole bunch
know.
of different cuss words.
Do you guys have any?
A la verga.
Do you guys have any like
Godfather.
suggestions for Eric? For the guy that Eric created the concept, do you have any like anything you would do differently?
Not necessarily.
add?
I know we're still adding a few more decorations, a few more, like you said, he draws towards Instagram-worthy moments, pictures, things that appeal to all sorts of people. So we're gonna add in a couple lights, a couple more little details just to pull the whole concept together. So I guess we can kind of go back to the drawing board then, but it's really coming to life, and so far so good. They've done a great job executing this.
It'll be a work in progress to see what works, what doesn't. You know, it's business.
Just thicker bottom ice molds.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big one.
That,
A better POS.
Maybe some better gloves. 'cause
Yeah, what's
I
up
got
with
I got
Frostburn.
some. I got
There
some
we
gloves
go.
for
You guys have to wear gloves.
You will get ice
You'll
burn.
want
Ice
to.
burn.
I have ice burns on my
Dog,
fingers.
I didn't
what
even-
an interesting
I didn't even think
thing
about
that
that.
no one has to
So,
deal with.
I by the way, I got these. You know the exfoliating gloves you use to like tan, like take off a tan in
Yeah.
the shower. I got those because they kind of have a texture to them, so you can hold
grip.
the you can grip them better
Do you use
without
the same
burning
ones
yourself.
you use to take the
No,
tan
of
off?
course not.
She's got like tanning oil all over the
Ugh.
glasses.
And they're
You can't-
black too. They're sexy, as sexy as you can be.
Yeah, that's something I wasn't expecting coming into this.
I could just see you wearing the ones without fingers.
I will.
Presley, I could just see you. You're just like you have no like
brass knuckles
fingerless
or
gloves.
something.
Yeah. That's good shit. All right, so Elena, back to you.
Yes.
Weren't you just working at Not My First Rodeo the other day?
I'm still working there
This
every
town
Friday,
is,
Saturday.
Like, so incestuous.
Yeah, I
like
was just
everyone's
cesspool.
just here and in there and in there. And
I'm
in
there every Friday, Saturday right now.
Badass, and they're just chill with you working at other bars. They don't have make you sign a form saying you can't work anywhere else.
They haven't made me sign up.
Is that an industry
Waiver.
standard?
No, it's only a few places that do it. I was just
Who?
wondering. I think if you work at the W, they make you do it for sure.
It depends where the direct competition in correlation to the
Yeah,
venue
probably,
is. Because
yeah.
I've seen people work at nightclubs in there in Oldtown, Scottsdale, but work for a competitor company in Gilbert, and there's no issue. But if you're back to back on the block, I think that's where they kind of draw the line.
block
With your
is hard.
venue, you have a little bit of distance, so I think that does help.
When I was a GM of R&R, I wouldn't let any of my staff work at Baskin Robbins or Applebee's.
What about
Why you're
Wendy's?
not allowed
It's a
there?
blanket rule.
Blanket roll.
What about Chili's? Is Chili's
It's
cool?
just direct competition to
Joel
me.
dated a girl at Baskin Robbins, and it was this thing.
I always just feel like Applebee's was our biggest competition.
Yeah.
And when you're there, your family, I get it, but like,
Who hurt you there?
A woman.
Who hurt you?
See, someone must have hurt me, right? That's why people make these forms, I think.
Yeah.
Someone got like butthurt about it. But what we're worried about is you're going to learn how to make all these ice shots, and you're going to take all that knowledge somewhere else.
That's exactly what it is. You teach someone some really good bartending skills, and they steal them. You're
Why
like,
do you think
"What
we
the
hired
hell?"
Elena?
Right. She knows how to
Just
make.
kidding.
Look,
We
I
love
think
you.
I always tell people, like, if you're a legit bartender, you know
That
how to
won't
make an old
happen.
fashioned. You have to know how to make an old
I
fashioned.
just learned today. You
Then
told
now
me.
you are a legit bartender.
Wow. Are you gonna certify me? Is there a paper?
You're certified.
Stamped,
Yeah.
approved.
Sweet. I'll
By
tell
Joel.
everyone. Hey, do you regret firing me many years
You
ago?
fired her.
Here we go.
I never really.
Oh yeah, let's talk about
I
it.
won't let it go. 6 years later. It will
When was
not.
this?
Oh, I'm the
6
type of
years ago.
manager that doesn't ever do favorites, and I'm very strict with my rules. And I have this one rule: if you don't show up on your first day of work, you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
work.
Tell
there.
the people why I
There's
didn't
all kinds
show
of
up.
reasons that people make up, or maybe are true.
So she didn't even have her first day.
But she did not show up on her first day of work,
Okay.
so I don't know if I really fired her.
Tell the people why.
I don't remember what your excuse was. I get excuses every day.
Excuse, dude. I was like sick with the flu, throwing
Oh,
up.
I thought it was a
I
wreck.
believe that.
A car wreck.
Car wreck.
Per usual.
It's always yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Classic.
I can't do favorites, so I'm across the board. I really am. I'm just like, all right, you didn't show up. You can't work here. That
Hey,
sucks.
what happened with you and Joel Arner?
I was
Oh my God, you son of a
Oh,
bitch!
they all have a
Wesley.
history,
They
Joel.
never show up.
I
This
didn't get
staff right here.
fired.
This crew right here just doesn't
I was
show up.
presented a better opportunity. You were already he was already pulling strings for me to try and get me a couple shifts because it was not granted the best time to get a job in the industry. So
What was going on?
Yeah,
It
we
was slow. We were trying to make room for her.
Yeah, which
and then
I
she found
appreciate.
something else. So I was like, all right, perfect.
see, and it works out. But I did text the night before, no excuses, said I wouldn't be coming.
Yeah, it
And
was
What
just
did Joel
training.
say?
Look at us now.
What did Joel say?
He said he completely understands. And he did not fire me.
not me.
Mutual agreement.
Not me putting Joel in the hot seat on his own podcast.
Shout out
Okay, I
Joel.
got your tongue.
We do this
Shout
all the
out
time,
Joel.
to be honest.
You look a little flushed. Are you
I
feeling
made
okay?
Joel. I made Joel nervous where he walked off one time.
Scenario. Yeah, one time I was like, all right, I quit, and I just threw the mic down. We had some girl on here that I like hooked up with, and he's trying to talk about it, and I was like, all right, and I just threw the mic down. I was like, I'm not talking about
Are you
it.
serious? You threw a fit?
I just walked out.
Tantrum.
It
Little
was pretty. It
BS.
was pretty good though.
Is the pod on the pod? Did it make it to?
We had to edit. Yeah.
I'll tell you which one it was, then you'll know which
Yeah.
girl it was.
Yeah.
Joel, you do you shit where you eat regularly?
I do like to shit on my women.
So he does shit where he
So
eats.
yes.
No, he doesn't.
It's a
He
small
doesn't.
town.
He doesn't.
Can't help it.
It's a small state.
And the industry
Right.
is
Small
even
state.
smaller. Like that block, everyone's fucking everyone.
Especially the core group of people.
Who are they?
I mean, it's a wide group of people, but when you get into
Name
management
names.
and working more,
Like
like Joel.
Joel's
Joel's a good
definitely in there.
Joel's a good example of an Oldtown character.
More
you know a
names.
lot of the same similar people.
Yeah,
I
we all
do.
know
But
It is
you-
a small
You
community.
get into
Once you get to
management and you
know
get
everyone,
into
you
that
know?
inner circle.
There is like a core
I
group
agree.
of managers
Yeah.
that have been around
Hey,
forever.
you'll learn.
Oh no, I know
You'll
him.
get there.
That's funny you brought that up. I think there's a core group as well. I would say at this time in the Oldtown area of Scottsdale, the core, even in Scottsdale as a period, I can name a few others, but just in that circle, I'd say Drew, Dan,
The young.
Charlie.
The Curry brothers.
I don't even know who
But they're-
manages
they don't
Whiskey
even
Row
work.
at this point.
I don't know who manages.
Yeah, I
But
don't
then
know either.
Clarence over
Yeah.
the W.
It used to be Rudy back in the day.
They've got a
Rudy
good
was the
staff
core.
over there.
Rob Myers over at the Beverly, he's a core group. There's just like, as long as I was in the industry for 15 years around here, and then there's just a group of people that were always there
Yeah.
managing right beside me.
Who manages Riot now? I don't even know.
I'm not sure the GM
I
of
think
Riot.
it's Guillermo.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him.
Is Dennis still there?
Dennis is officially
What happened to
at
him?
Hi-Fi.
Oh, he is.
That's a cool switch.
See, he had to sign a form saying he couldn't work anywhere else, so he had to wait till that 6-month period was over before he could go somewhere else.
That's why he's been MIA for a bit. That makes
Yes.
sense.
I've
So-
seen him.
That's
He's worked
awesome.
at every bar, hasn't he?
Dennis Striffmeyer.
I've seen him
has
at
worked
Riot. I've
every
seen him at
bar.
Casa. I've seen him at Hi-Fi. I've seen him.
A man of many talents.
What about Cake or Pretty
Man of
Please?
many
No.
bars.
I think at Cake at one point.
100% he worked at Cake, the original Cake with me. That's
The
how we
very
met.
first Cake. I was
Him and I worked at Cake
21.
together.
I had just moved to Arizona, and
too
Cake
young for
was
that.
where Pretty Please is now.
Yep.
And that is when I got my first taste of like bottle girls in the industry. And I remember standing on the floor, not at a table. I was ugly back then. And I remember security had bottle girls on their shoulders, and they
Peasant
walked
at
by,
that
and I
time.
went like this. Oh my God, I want to do that. And that was like 10 years
That
ago.
was your dream.
A star was born.
It's almost when people go to Old Town for their first time, it's like adult Disneyland to the max.
It's
I
better
talk
than
about
Vegas.
this
It's
all the time on the
amazement
It's
on
better
their
than
face.
Vegas.
So I'll ask girls, I go, so why do you like Scottsdale? Like, what made you like Scottsdale? And usually they say, what you just said. They're like, I was just here visiting with my family. I was like 15, and I decided I want to live here. And I was like,
Enamored.
what made you decide that? They're like, well, I just saw these really hot girls walking down the sidewalk. And I was like,
Yeah.
So why do you think Scottsdale's better than Vegas?
Well, I live here. That's one.
Facts.
Vegas is huge. Vegas is overwhelming, even for someone that's experienced in this industry.
Yeah.
And I would get lost. And then getting blacked out on top of that, it's a little scary, personally for me.
Yeah.
Scottsdale's a little bit more,
It's more
easier to
intimate.
bite and chew. Yeah, more intimate. Everything's really close, very, very walkable. Vegas isn't super walkable.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you have to take a.
And Scottsdale's more expensive than Vegas, in my opinion.
Has anyone ever drugged you here?
I've never been drugged in my life, thank God.
Any of you?
No.
I have drugged people.
I've been drugged.
That is your job.
I went out on Thanksgiving one year. It was the first year I was a degenerate on Thanksgiving. I went out with a group of friends, and I woke up the next day in the hospital, and I tested positive for liquid GHB, which is liquid ecstasy.
Oh my God.
Everything was fine. I was safe. Everyone
were
was
you?
safe. I believe I was at Maya Day Club and
the last thing you
Hi-Fi
remember?
popping back and forth because those are the
Maybe
only
you
two
got in the
venues
water.
open.
I was gonna say the water did it.
It was November. The pool's covered.
Hey, have you
What
ever?
kind of person do you take me for?
I've gotten in that water before.
But luckily I was safe.
She gets in the water and all of a sudden she's out.
I was
Someone's
safe.
just, like, pouring it
Good
in the
group of
water.
friends. Didn't file a police report. I know that they'd have to do some investigating going off of that. Nothing. I didn't dig into it, so never found
Same
out
story
anything.
here, believe
but
it or not.
Yeah.
Were you?
I didn't wake up in the hospital, but I was definitely drugged one time.
Yeah.
There's people out there drugging people, but it's not a thing in Scottsdale. That's why I was
No, this
wondering.
was about 5 years ago.
Yeah, you don't really hear about it in Scottsdale.
That's what a lot of people like about us. You know, even yesterday when we were opening this bar, the Shots Fired, the cops came by and they're like,
were
"Hey, we just
so
want to
nice.
introduce ourselves, let you guys know we're in the neighborhood." So that's pretty cool. It just shows you how safe Scottsdale is and how like it is a small town, and like the cops really do look out for you, and they've actually had my back. I've never been arrested, thank God. I've done some stupid shit, but the cops have always had my back, so it's cool.
The other reason why the cops came, which I did not think of this until they told us, was the bar is called Shots Fired, and if someone calls 911 and says shots fired, and then the police say shots fired over the radio,
It goes on their hot channel, and it's
Yeah.
a very
All of
serious.
I'm here at
SWAT.
Shots
Did
Fired.
they tell you this?
What?
Did they say this?
Yeah, they were
Yes.
like, we don't know how to talk about
We don't know how to talk about your bar over the
over the
radio.
radio
So you
in
have
a
to-
safe
Hi,
way.
so I'm on my way to Shots Fired.
You have to specify that you are
The
At
bar.
talking
a bar.
about the bar location titled Shots
Yeah.
Fired.
Hello, I am at the bar. Shots Fired.
They're like, what? Send it back up.
So they were
Yeah.
like, they think they're gonna like give our bar a code name,
It would
or
have to be a code.
or call it just the south side of Oasis.
There's been times, one time that I know of for sure, that the city of Scottsdale made a club change their name because there was a club called H for heroin. It was called H, and
What
it
the
was
fuck?
it was on the corner of
Ghetto
Goldwater.
bar.
You know my friend Lucio, he owned it. You know Lucio?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
And the city of Scottsdale made them change their name because it was just too.
What'd they change it to? Heroin?
I forget.
Why just H? Was it a gay bar? Why would you?
I know.
Yeah,
How
that was
weird.
my
H
question.
is a street name for heroin.
But
Joel would
I
know.
get it. But was the bar like heroin themed?
Was
like,
that a big
Maybe
appeal
it wasn't
back in the
called
day?
H. I'm probably telling the
Get your
story
facts
terribly
straight.
wrong, but I do know that they made him change the name.
Yeah.
So it was called Opium.
That's not terrible. Opium is like from poppy seeds.
But like in the bar industry, because you
I
gotta
think,
have a
Like
liquor.
everything bagel seasoning.
Yeah, exactly.
There's opium in my bagels.
Yeah, that's why if you work in law enforcement, if you ever ate anything with everything bagel
you
seasoning,
have to eat so much.
you will test positive on your
Well,
drug
these
test.
guys eat a lot of donuts.
I've heard that. I've heard that too.
No, we like. I'm back the blue. I like cops. I mean, I don't like them. I've been
I'm
arrested.
Just kidding.
She
They
loves
don't
them.
eat that many donuts.
We were playing a throwback.
That's a terrible
We
stereotype.
were playing.
We were playing.
We were playing a
fuck the
throwback
police.
NWA Pandora
When
station.
they walked in.
When they walked in, it
Oh my
switched to fuck the
God.
police.
Oh my god! I hate that I missed this.
Oh my God.
It was
I have a video of
hilarious.
it.
We were giggling, laughing.
I
Oh
literally
my God.
pulled up, I guess, right after they left, and I was in a hurry, and I pulled onto the sidewalk like a crazy man. And Nugent walks up, he goes, "You're lucky. The cops literally just left here." He's like, "You just pulled on the sidewalk."
They were extremely friendly. They came in, took a walk through the venue. We got them to throw a couple ice cubes just for fun, but they were awesome.
That's cool.
Mad respect.
Yeah, that's good. All right, well, if it doesn't work out for you at Shots Fired, what's next?
Horse riding.
I have about 3 credits left till I finish my second college degree at ASU.
Hell yeah!
So that's
what's your
kind of.
degree?
I have a 2-year associates in business communications, and then a 4-year I'm working towards for business marketing. I just do it all online, so that's the preface to still bartending. I'm always working towards that goal to further my education, but this is just another step in the road. I'm excited to see where it takes me.
Such a good
So-
girl.
Yeah.
We love education.
Yeah, and bartending's just one of those skills that you can just always have and use to make money with.
25 is old to Joel, but I think it's the beginning of my
Oh
life.
my God, that was so sweet.
At 25, girls don't want to fuck anymore. That's the thing. That's just what happens.
I turned to Jesus this year too, so
She's Mormon.
we're reverting back, but
To Mormonism or like
no.
Christianity?
Christianity. A lot of my family is
Love
Catholic
that.
though. I am Hispanic, so I've always been kind of split, but
Very Catholic.
I'm doing this on my own. What
So-
about you ladies? What's the next plan?
So I actually have a business.
Okay.
I don't think I told you guys about that.
What is it?
I sell stickers on Etsy.
Nice.
Cute.
They're just like stupid little stickers. I
What is
love
that
them.
bottom one?
It's a frog in a bubble bath.
Oh, okay. No, this
Okay,
one.
so how does this Etsy sticker sell program, how's it going?
It's going well. I also sell wrapping paper. That's a big seller during Christmas. So I'm just out of my busy season, which is amazing.
I bought more wrapping paper than I did presents. I got addicted to all the different Trump wrapping papers.
Oh my God, that's a big thing on Etsy is Trump wrapping paper.
I got so many.
I buy,
different
I buy all kinds of random stuff on Etsy.
Yeah.
Etsy's awesome. I really love the platform. They've been so good to me. This is my second year doing it. So hopefully that just takes off and I become a millionaire.
How does this work? Where do you get the
Hell yeah.
stickers from? Alibaba?
So I design them. And then I have them made in China.
Cute.
Cool. All right, that's nuts that they're moving. You know, I collect stickers, believe it or not.
No, you don't.
You come over to my house, I'll show you my sticker collection.
That is
I'll show you my
ploy.
sticker collection.
Sounds like
no,
a lure.
I really do. If you walk into my side door, my entire washing machine is covered in stickers. I put them on my washing machine.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture.
Send me out. Yeah, send
it's
me
cool.
a picture of that.
So I only if I go somewhere and they have a little sticker, I'm like, sweet, and I put it in my pocket
Yeah.
because I'm gonna put it on my washing
I'll
machine.
bring
So
you
I have
some.
like all kinds of businesses on there.
Mine are mostly like pink and girly. Like this one says, "Please hesitate to reach out to me," which I think is so fun and sassy.
Joel can be sassy.
I'll give
Hey,
that
so
one to
do
you.
you just crush it during Valentine's Day?
It's the stickers aren't seasonal. They are very pink, but my big seasonal seller is my Christmas wrapping paper.
That's crazy.
But I bring you some.
So do you design your own wrapping paper?
I do.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Kind of
At
cool.
least you got a fallback.
I like it.
I was doing that before this.
Elena,
Yes.
what are some skills you have besides bartending? And bartending, there's a lot of skills involved because you're in the hospitality industry, so you gotta have like people skills and blah blah blah.
I have 2 bachelors of sciences.
Hell yeah.
This smarty
Yeah,
pants.
and I'm back in school right now, so
Hell
getting
yeah.
another degree.
Woo woo. Where are you going? What school? College?
Smith Chasen University. It's a college out of LA. It's for diagnostic sonography, OBGYN, so ultrasound.
Is there good money in OBGYN?
Absolutely.
Sick. So
Like 13K a month, maybe.
50% of the
minimum.
population has a vagina, mijo.
Oh yeah.
Mio.
And
Why
everyone-
are you saying it like
Everyone's
that?
getting
I call,
pregnant
that's
nowadays.
my thing. I call
calls
her
everyone
mijo.
Miha.
Mijo.
I was calling you Papa for a while.
Yeah, why'd you stop doing that?
I don't know. Jolioli took over.
Yeah, Jolioli took over. That's fine.
Does anyone else call you Jolioli?
Ambi, how long have I known you?
I was.
I guess since cake.
I was 21, so
And you're 45 now?
29, bitch.
Damn, you're telling
Get it
everyone your
right.
age.
8
We're
years.
all out there. We can bleep
Yeah.
that.
I'm washed up in Oldtown standards.
So you guys are open tonight?
We are open tonight. We open at 8. We close at 2. Come by and take a shot and
that's
throw
a
it.
long ass shift.
I think it's a
6 hours plus another hour to close.
I think that's like a standard.
That's standard.
Isn't what time do?
No, bottle girls come in at like 10 and 11. You have like your later shift that comes in later.
Well, we don't
I try to
serve
keep everyone
bottles.
working 3 to 4 hour shifts.
We don't serve
6
bottles.
to 7 hours is a long time for this.
So if someone
standing
wanted
on
to
their
buy a
feet.
bottle, they wouldn't be able to buy a bottle there.
Correct.
Interesting, right? I was saying the same thing.
Interesting.
Do you think
Did
that
it-
there's
did-
Would you just look at them and say no, or would you just be like,
I
"All
would-
right, I got you," and just grab some ice cups, put them on some ice, put a bottle there, sell it to them for $2,000.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely try to come up with a solution. Maybe I can talk to Eric and Richie Rich about
I would
that.
just do it, and if they say no, be like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I won't do it again."
I don't want to play that game. It's a slippery slope.
Okay, so what if someone just wants to like chill there and like have a drink and like sit down?
No seats.
So you don't want people hanging out.
No, it's a quick bar.
So it's just
Take
like
your
a
shot.
it's
Shoot
a
a shot.
it's a pre-game bar. You want to go there, get a couple shots, get warmed up.
You guys are in the middle of everything, so you could literally just be going back and forth through there.
Well, I guess it
we're-
is right en
yeah.
route from the W, so people are like staying at the
Walking
W, you can just
by.
walk in. They're going to somewhere in the strip. It's like the perfect location, you know.
Yeah.
The most I always whenever I'm with owners and we go to buy a bar, one of the things we always study is foot traffic, and I think y'all's bar has the most foot traffic of any bar in town. Period.
That's
Like, if
really
you actually
that's
think about
awesome.
it, this
That-
is
Probably
Yeah.
true, yeah.
it means a lot coming from you, especially since you've been in this industry for so long.
I know which bars have.
She's
the most
calling
foot
you
traffic.
old.
I am old, and some but
She's like, so.
but I'm old, but I push heavy.
Okay, if that's what you say.
The block is hot. The block is hot.
No,
I
the
think
block's
men
good.
in Oldtown, especially like GMs, AGMs, they have a longer life expectancy in terms of job
I
opportunities.
think once your hair turns gray, you got to get out.
No, dude, no. Silver Fox is hot. I mean, not
Name
you.
one manager with gray hair. It's not a thing.
Actually, girls love gray hair guys now
Yeah.
these days.
Oh,
everyone.
I've never got so
every-
much
Joel,
pussy since I've changed-
yeah,
since
the
I got
hair
gray.
it's amazing.
Oh, this gray.
Don't
just,
do
like,
anything.
I can't keep them off me.
Women love a silver pepper kind of looking daddy vibe now.
And the curtains match the drapes.
Okay, didn't even know that one.
It's a great view.
Prove it. Prove it.
I
Show us.
Prove it, Joel.
unfortunately have to get going.
Completely shaved.
I,
Elena, are you
I-
on your way to your next class for your 3rd degree?
You gotta
No.
get your hair done or something.
No, I gotta go to work. So.
All right. Well,
Kisses.
thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, it was
we'll
fun.
let you go. We're gonna talk to these two for a few more minutes. Try to get our podcast to an hour.
Oh yeah, do it.
And
Thank you.
it was nice meeting you, and I wish you all the luck. in
Thanks
the
for
world.
coming.
Thank you.
I drank all of this.
Oh, that's fine.
So when she
Really
leaves,
good.
let's just like kind of talk about what we
No,
don't
we're
like about
absolutely.
her.
We're gonna talk shit about her for
I
sure.
got a lot of things to say about her.
100%.
She can't hear us, right? She
No,
doesn't have the
she's
headphones in?
no, she can't hear us. We love you. I'll see you tonight, lovely.
See ya. I have to.
Wait, are you coming tonight?
No, I'm working at work.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Oh,
I will
okay.
see you on Sunday.
Tell everyone I
love
said
you.
hi.
Sorry. I'm
This is
sure
cool. We started the pod, but like we just like people like ask us to like mention their bars when they're opening them, and we're like, all right, we'll keep doing this for now.
This was your idea. What the fuck? Are we still rolling?
Bye.
Any good idea, I'm gonna take credit for.
100%. You deserve all the credit, honestly.
Yeah.
You've been working really hard in there.
Oh yeah, well, I really have. It takes me 10 minutes to hang one little bullet. I'm making the chandelier out of bullets, and I have to like build a bullet out of like slugs and casings and fishing wire and hot glue.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
you don't
I
have
do.
to build the bullet.
Sounds
I
like full
do
arts
have
and
to
crafts.
build the entire bullet. If you look up there, I take the casing, I run wire through it, I crimp it, then I fill it with hot glue, then I put the slug in.
I was wondering how you were
It
attaching.
takes me forever.
I feel like maybe you should make an Etsy shop.
Watch me do one.
Yeah, I heard gift
You
wrapping
should,
paper does
right?
really
I
well
only
on
charge
there.
these guys like $4,000 for this thing. I should have charged them more because it's going to take me a while.
Joel's actually a crafty guy. He makes some interesting, really cool stuff.
I completely agree. There's no argument there.
You should see some of the work that he's done. It's awesome.
Putting in work.
I'm actually working on a house right here in this neighborhood. As soon as I leave here, I got to go to Home Depot. I live at Home Depot.
Wow, truly a Mexican.
Oh man, this Home Depot has no Mexicans, but since
I'm
you
sorry,
brought it up,
what?
since
It
you brought it
doesn't.
up, this is probably a funny reel. There's a Home Depot. You guys ever go to Home Depot?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're wearing Carhartt. It's like their #1 clothing item.
I ride horses. I don't build shit.
Oh, it's a horse riding brand, Carhartt.
I mean, I need some.
There's a Home Depot
Anyway.
on Thomas 40th Street, and anyone that lives in Arizona knows, or in Phoenix knows about this Home Depot. If you go to Home Depot, and it literally has, I'm gonna be conservative and say at least 200 men standing in front of Hispanics standing in front of the Home Depot as you
ready
drive
to
up,
work.
as you, like 200. Like I'm not even exaggerating, and it's the most hardcore ghetto Home Depot you've ever been to. Like I don't know how they've never been shut down. And there's just cops everywhere. There's like you think you're in a prison yard. There's like cameras up in the sky, like looking down. There's drones flying around. You walk in, there's like security guards following you everywhere you go.
Where is this?
It's a war zone, and it's on Home Depot.
It's on
Thomas and 40th.
Avenue?
And I've been saying, like, when Trump goes to like send everyone back to Mexico, he's gonna start at that Home Depot.
Yeah.
Because like it is nuts.
Hey, did you guys see the shit in Chicago?
No, what happened?
The ICE deportations, or I don't know what they're called.
I saw
The one
I
from
saw some
Haiti.
pictures.
He was like, I love you, Obama. I love you, Biden. Fuck you, Trump. I'm not going back to Haiti. In perfect English.
Oh, my
So you
God.
know he's been here a while.
Yeah.
Interesting. So did they take him?
Oh, yeah, they took him.
Yeah. Well, I heard they're gonna start
He-
taking
he
anyone
was-
that has a record.
He was arrested
Yeah.
for rape several times and let out because he was in a sanctuary city.
yeah.
Jesus
Get him outta here, yeah.
Christ. Well,
Anyway.
we can talk politics all day, but we try to stay away from it because
Why? It's
we used to say
People will unfollow you just for yeah.
because we talk it. And Arizona
That's wild.
is really a blue state, kind of, but this year we were a red state.
well, we were red in the presidential and blue in the governor.
See? There you go.
Very odd.
Yeah.
Did you vote, Presley?
I did vote
Who'd you vote
Congratulations.
for?
I'm proud
Thank
of
you.
Who'd you vote for?
for President Donald Trump.
This would have
Hell
been your
yeah.
second time voting?
Yes.
I was doing the math on how many times I voted the other day, and it's 5 times.
Yes, this is my second time I got to vote. Just mail-in ballot.
You
I try
sure?
to avoid all the crazy
Yeah.
mess
Joel
and
did
people.
we did the early voting.
Yeah.
Oh, did we go vote together?
Well, we did the same day. I went
Aw.
before you.
Okay.
It was
That
your
is
idea.
So, do you want to vote with me?
Will you please vote with me?
Well, we were like good. In our whole friend group, we were like encouraging. We're like, hey, did you go vote
Yeah.
yet? We would just hit each other up every day. Be like, did you vote yet? Did you vote yet?
I
It's
love
true.
that like voting is like cool.
It's a
cool now.
privilege.
Yeah,
It is a privilege.
There's some people who
It's
can't
the only
vote.
thing you can do. It's the only control you have, really. So, gotta vote. We actually had Lisa Borowski on here. She was running for mayor. It was her second time running for mayor of Scottsdale, and she lost the first time 4 years ago. And she ran this time, and we had her here on the podcast while she was running, and we got her elected.
That's awesome. I did see it. I did see that episode
Single-handedly,
with her.
it was
great.
you.
I think it's because of the podcast, and I think Lisa will agree with
Here
you
we
on
go.
that. She actually messaged us after we congratulated her when she got elected, and she's like, well, let's continue the dialogue.
The
So,
dialogue, very
well,
professional, you guys.
She's very professional. She's great. She has
no,
some
you
great
two,
ideas.
the
You know,
both of
she's
you,
a huge horse woman.
an
Oh, yeah, she-
equestrian.
Yeah, she
Actually,
loves
yeah, you would
horse-
love her.
You would just talk. She would talk your ears off.
Do you follow me on Instagram?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that how you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you just said it too.
Well, he said something earlier, and I was like, I wonder if he
I
knows that
didn't
I
know you
ride.
were-
Well, my entire family has a bunch of horses too. That's why I kind of know stuff. So yeah.
Do they ride Western or English?
Well, no. My dad races horses, whatever. So he has a bunch of quarter horses.
Okay.
He had some thoroughbreds back in the day.
Wow.
But
Very expensive.
yeah, it is an expensive hobby.
Very expensive. Yeah, unfortunately.
When I first joined the army, they put me in the color guard.
Whoa, wait, back that up. What?
When I was a kid, I joined the army, and they put me where I was first stationed was the color guard, and they put me in a horse riding unit.
What?
And I went to a 6-month school on how to ride horses. They made us do everything.
It's
Jump,
hard, huh?
trot, trail ride, learn how to put a saddle on.
It is
was a
not
pretty intense
easy.
school.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous.
All my skin here was super smooth from just like rubbing
Prove
the
it.
horse all day. And then like when you're sitting on the horse, you just get a boner because you just like
You
going
gotta like okay, learning how to trot. I
He's
was
the only
like,
person that
I
says
feel like I'm
it's
humping
boners
the
when you ride the horse.
saddle, and my trainer was like, "You should be humping the saddle." I'm like, "Oh god, this is so awkward."
Oh,
You gotta really,
you
you
get
gotta
off
be
and
snug. You gotta
Yeah.
like really
soaking
squeeze your
wet.
legs
Yeah, you gotta use like both your legs, both your hands. It's
and try not to trot. You have to like either gallop or you have to like.
They make
Yeah.
us for like the first month. You're not even allowed to put a saddle on. They make us all just ride bareback.
yep, that's how
But-
I learned too.
It was a cool experience. I actually didn't stay in that unit. I only did those 6 months, and then I graduated from that horse riding school. And they start you out at the bottom in the stables, and I have terrible like seasonal allergies.
Terrible.
And I would come out from shuffling hay, and my face would just be like 10 times swollen up, and they're like, "All right, you can't be in this unit." I was like,
Did you enjoy riding horses?
I had a blast. Can you imagine you join the army and you're riding horses? Like that was the last thing I expected.
So badass. Very cowboy. Very western.
Yeah. So I haven't ridden any since then, but it was fun.
Yeah, when I was growing up, we used to have like cattle and chase. We used to use horses for everything. Hunting, do a lot. Take out the
You can shoot while you're on a horse.
elk, eat deer, pet him on the horse.
Can you rope and ride?
Oh yeah.
No way, dude.
Real cowboy.
Cattle ranchers are
You
crazy.
can rope and ride?
Since I was a kid,
Damn, that's pretty cool, Mia.
I used to break horses, brand cows, all that stuff.
I tried to break a horse one time, and it just slammed me against the fence, and I never did it again.
All you had to do was sit on it.
I had a horse roll
Couldn't
over
get
on
on
me
it.
one time.
No.
I was scared to death
okay?
after
Luckily, I
that.
was fine.
Yeah.
I tried that again, I was like,
Surprisingly.
no way.
It's scary.
It was very painful.
Very healthy, respectful fear of those animals. They're
Yeah.
huge, and if they want to hurt you, they will.
Oh, yeah.
Or they can.
So what
But it's
kind of
amazing how much
horses-
respect they have for you. You know, but it's crazy.
Do you like, you own a horse?
No, I do not own a horse.
Where do you ride at?
So it's called AZ Rodeo Ready. Shout out Katie and Bree and all the girls at the stables in Mesa. And so I just take lessons. So once I get to the point where I want to ride every day, I'll lease a horse. So kind of like leasing an apartment. You kind of own the horse. It's yours whenever you want it. But
That's pretty cool.
the
And they just
responsibility
take
of-
care of storing it. And feeding
yeah,
it.
the responsibility of the horse, like its health and safety, still falls on the owner. So
it's-
exactly like renting a
You
house.
just like schedule a time you're coming. It's like a
no,
time
you just
shift?
show up when you want. It's your horse.
Okay.
You pay a large.
What's a quarter
every
horse
month.
cost?
I mean,
So they're
God,
expensive, man.
What's
they
a lease?
range too.
What's a lease cost?
Like a cheap one, like if I hit 20,000 range or something.
What?
Come
Whoa.
on.
Yeah.
But
no,
like,
yeah,
if you,
they're like
if you get like,
cars.
but
Jeez.
they also
Can you
like
finance them?
they're also like a specific
think-
breeders. If it's like a specific breed of horse that like did really well or something, they go for like millions of dollars.
Bloodline, yeah. Bloodline is everything in horse
Millions?
racing. Arabians. Do you know what Arabians are?
Lisa has an Arabian.
Yep.
Fucking
Oh, that's
insane.
cool.
They're expensive,
$5
yeah.
million horse is like
What?
is like a very normal thing in that world.
You have to get insurance on these horses.
And
too.
you don't even ride Arabians. They're mostly used for show. Very big in Dubai.
I've seen that. You know, there was I used to work for this janitor company when I was a teenager in Tucson, and I cleaned these Arabian horse stables, and like you walk in and they just got these trophies all over
Yeah.
the size of this room, and everywhere you see is trophies.
Yeah.
So they're like big time trophy horses. I know that about them.
Um,
That's cool. So this AZ rodeo place, do they do bull riding as well?
Nope, just horses. So they get you ready for the rodeo. So if you wanted to barrel race or do any of the other events, you would go to AZ Rodeo Ready and tell them, hey, I want to learn how to race barrels, and they will get you ready for that.
So will there be any horse riding at Shots Fired?
No, that bar is so small.
No horses.
The bar is pretty small. You could probably fit.
Glad we're on
four-
the subject.
Sorry, yeah, we took a little tangent there.
No,
you
that's
probably
great.
fit like 5 or 6 horses in there. It's a small bar. It's a fun bar.
I think that's enough. How
There's
many
a
do you
group of
need?
guys that ride around town on horses. Do you see this?
The cops. Those
No,
are my-
yeah, the cops. They do. You're
Those
right.
are my favorite ones. The cop horses.
There's another group here in Scottsdale. It's like one of those like elk groups, like, but it's called
Elk
something else.
Sludge.
Right, it's like that, but they all ride horses.
Sons of Peoria.
Sons of Peoria.
Wait, do they ride like in the city on the pavement?
Yeah, they pull up to Hi-Fi.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah,
Shut
Like
up.
on.
I have
15.
seen him a couple of times.
My
I'm probably
buddy's in the
licensed to
group, so I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You're on a horse. My
So
buddy
where do
Tim
they
Garvin.
put the horse at? Where
They
do
just all own their own horses.
no.
They just
Oh
park it
wait,
up
wait.
front.
They don't ride the horse
They
there.
ride them from their houses.
Shut up.
I swear to
They
God.
do.
Yeah.
Where do they tie up the horse?
There's a lot of horse ranches around here, believe it or not. I think you know that.
When they get the horse and
They tie
go
it up to the fence at Hi-Fi.
Yep.
There's a line right there.
On the
Not
other
during
side
the day.
where there's no line.
Oh, is this during the day or at night?
They don't ride their horses at night.
Yeah, just
Okay.
during the day.
During the
I
day.
had this wild picture.
Yeah, there's people there.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair. Yeah.
During the day. I've met him a couple
I
times.
forget the name of that group. They're not the Thunderbirds, but it's the same kind.
The
of thing.
Cowboys of Scottsdale.
It's something like that. Do you know what our slogan is in Scottsdale? That we have a slogan.
No, but our state
I don't.
tie is the bolo.
We're the most western town. That's our official.
The west.
The West's most western town.
Yeah, I think. I've
And
heard
so
that.
there's I talk about this, and in fact somehow me and Jerome even started a beef. There was when I first moved here in 2010. There was a thing going on where Cave Creek was upset that Scottsdale has the slogan as the West's most western town. This is all over the newspaper. I've talked about it before. You can Google this. So they went to court over this, and they wanted to take that slogan and make it theirs. Cave Creek did. and they took us to court over it. And we ended up winning, and we kept our slogan. But I'm a Scottsdaleonian.
Very proud
He's hardcore.
Scottsdalean.
And it's funny because now I kind of just don't like Cave Creek, so I like to fuck with them a lot.
I love Cave Creek.
What do you love about Cave Creek?
Buffalo
buffalo
chip.
Don't
And
you
wait, what's that? I know you guys talked about this on a couple of pods ago.
Oh man, that's so funny.
I did hear about that.
We won't
you guys,
go there again. We won't, we won't redo the
No,
entire pod.
I love buffalo chip, but yeah.
have you guys been to Rusty Spur?
No, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Funny enough.
not the same.
Hey, wait, let's not get off of this. I actually have been meaning to talk about this buffalo. We're not done with you. We did have a reel that went kind of viral over us just
Yes.
talking about buffalo chip.
Yeah.
And people are just commenting in there from Cave Creek, and they're like, all I said was, if we had a buffalo chip here in Scottsdale, because it's such a long drive to get to that one, then we wouldn't have to drive up there. We'd probably put that one out of business. It's figure of speech, but we probably would hurt their business a little if we took all the Scottsdale people out of there.
I agree.
So people are commenting. They're like, fuck it. Get rid of all the Scottsdale people. We don't even want you up here. And then people are like, why would you be talking about us like that?
It was going wild, yeah.
And then Jerome gets a phone call. This guy goes, hey,
Stop.
I own Buffalo Chip. I don't appreciate the way what you said
Are
on
you
your
serious?
And so then what I did was I actually looked up a number. I wanted to prank call them on here. And just be like,
Cancel culture's real. That's crazy.
Wow, they tried
No,
to cancel the pod.
No. We actually invited him on. We'd love to get buffalo chip on here. We wanted to do a video of him, but they didn't want to do it. So
That'd be fun.
I don't think that Buffalo Chip realizes how many people from Scottsdale go there.
I agree.
And they said like, oh, we don't need you Scottsdale people. Like,
Yeah, we go there all the time. Like most of the people that I go with
Stop.
are from Scottsdale.
what?
are you calling them?
Yeah.
Oh
Here
my
we
God.
fucking go.
I've been meaning. Hi, is this the place where we ride buffaloes?
No, this is bull riding for the Buffalo Chip.
Oh, okay. Can you put my name down for one bull?
No, all the bulls are taken. I can put you on the waiting list if you'd like.
Okay, how long's the waiting list?
I want to say 4 or 5. I'm not in the office right now.
4 or 5 minutes?
4 or 5 people.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. And then I just go up to Buffalo Chip and I do have to sign something?
So check-in is in between 6 and 7. You got to be checked in no later than 7. You must have not had any alcohol today. You need to wear long pants, closed-toe shoes, and some sort of long sleeve something on your arms. You need to. It'll be $60 cash only. But you only get in if somebody doesn't show up.
Can you put a girl on?
Yeah, girls ride all the time.
Okay, I want to put a girl on. All right, thank you for the info.
Okay, you.
Wait, what did you mean by I want to put a
Have you
girl
guys
on?
not heard
I
it?
love that guy. Put a girl on.
There's a
I
guy
love
that just
guy.
calls the shoe stores. What is it?
No, I
It's
think it
called,
started
like,
at Taco
he'll
Bell.
call Wendy's.
Yeah.
Or Taco Bell, and he's like, hey, I want 5 crunchy tacos, and then also, can you put a girl on?
In a creepy,
that mean?
creepy.
That's how he says it.
He's just being
Will
like
you put a girl on?
predatory, like.
It's just dumb. Yeah.
What's funny is I just kind of said it in his voice, and she totally didn't get it. She's like, yeah, we can put a girl on.
She's like, yeah, of course they can ride.
Girls ride all the time. Would you guys get on a live bull?
So what I did was I called Buffalo Chip the other day. This is how I got this phone number, by the way. So I called Buffalo Chip, and they do not do the scheduling. It's this place called Mercer Rodeo. And so I looked up Mercer Rodeo's phone number, and I saved it to my notes. And that's why I just called it. I called Mercer Rodeo.
Oh, they
I'm
own.
so confused because it sounds like she does all the scheduling for Buffalo Chip at Mercer Rodeo.
But Mercer Rodeo takes care of the animals.
Right. And apparently they do this not just at Buffalo Chip. There's another place called Jackrabbits or something over in Apache Junction that they use the same exact buffaloes.
Do you guys know what a buffalo chip is?
No, what is it?
It's buffalo shit, and it's like on the
Yeah, like
ground.
hard
and
eggs.
it's-
It
yeah.
looks like a big like.
Okay,
patty.
we're officially renaming it to Buffalo Shits.
Cow patty, basically.
Cow patty, yeah.
Hey, y'all want to go up to Buffalo Shits?
Did you know there's another buffalo chip in South Dakota?
Oh,
Same brand?
Same owners.
I'm not sure because I've
no way.
I've been to that one. I went for Sturgis in August, and that place was like huge. It's like an outdoor venue, grass like field, and you just stand. There's no seating. Very white trash. Love it though. Kid Rock was amazing. It was awesome.
Oh, Kid Rock was there?
Yeah, for Sturgis.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Sturgis is nuts. It's this massive motorcycle rally. You know, I started a biker gang. It's called the Sons of Arcadia. It's an electric bicycle club.
Hell
And
yeah,
they
brother.
kind of own all the
Is
canals
this real?
around there. It is real. It is.
I think I saw something about this on Instagram.
He has like 10 followers on Instagram, I think, or something.
Yeah, it's a small group. There's not a lot of people that can afford a nice electric bike.
You know what? I did look into those. They are low key expensive.
They are.
The Mercedes ones are
They
like
start
$3
at
grand.
2K.
You know that?
Yeah. Oh, $3 grand.
There's a
for
Mercedes one.
Yeah. The G-Wagon bicycle.
I'm realizing that a lot of shit that Joel says that sounds like a joke.
It's not.
It's not a joke.
It's just the way I say it.
It's just the,
My mom died.
You know what? You know who he's giving? He's giving
We're gonna
Theo
edit that
Vaughn.
out.
Yeah.
He's giving Theo Vaughn.
Oh,
They
thanks.
said that when I was born, I had the rib cage of a large cat and the heart of a lesbian.
You guys should get followed by his Russian Instagram.
I have so I have a lot of Instagram accounts. And
Are you using them? To
I got
stalk?
so sick
Yeah.
of every once in a while. Instagram is just one big thirst trap. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're a male,
course.
I'm assuming the same for females, right? You're looking.
It's
at
even
dudes,
bigger.
you're looking-
I don't
Right.
look at dudes. I only look at girls on there.
See, right? So you're doing both.
No, I don't look at boys on there.
No, okay, well that's fine. But anyways, so I look at girls on there, and sometimes I just want to see the Russian girls, and my Explorer feed just has like a Russian girl here. Go scroll down another one. So what I
not
decided
enough.
one day was I'm gonna just create a Russian Instagram account so that my Explorer feed's all Russian girls.
Where do you like come up with this shit?
I just
It just
explained
comes into
how
your
it all
head.
came to me.
No,
So
you just.
I
pop-
googled.
There's thought about this.
I Googled
he
what
puts
is-
thought into it,
The
but
thought process is there.
I was like, what's the number one Russian name?
This is
And
what keeps
if you
him up at
Google
night.
that, the number one Russian male name is Anatoly. And so my Russian Instagram is, because I'm in Phoenix, is Phoenix Anatoly is my Russian Instagram.
That's
Follow
hot.
me
That's hot.
if you're Russian.
I'm gonna call you Anatoly from now on.
Me
I
too.
love that.
That's the new
I
nickname.
really love that. And so if I ever see anything that looks Russian, I post it on there. So like, if you look at it, you'll
Those
see
random
it's like
stuff, yeah.
you'll see like Dustin wearing a toboggan, so he looks Russian. You see like Zach.
I don't think toboggans are Russian.
You know,
though.
Big Zach.
Yeah.
You'll see him wearing like horns in a sauna, so he looks Russian. Anything that looks a little bit Russian to me.
This
it
is
looks
Joel
like-
rebranding. This is his
but
rebrand.
now the Explore page on there is sick on my Russian Instagram account because I only follow Russian supermodels on this
Yeah.
account. So my Explore feed is just all Russian supermodels.
You built that brick by brick.
and I only
Congratulations.
speak Russian on this
Yeah.
account.
Do you speak Russian?
Only on this account. I
Do you
just
speak Russian?
Google Translate.
Oh, okay.
So if you DM me, I'll only reply in Russian. All my captions are in Russian. And then I comment on everyone's Instagram in Russian.
In Russian. Will
And
you,
I say
will
things
you
like,
give me a comment?
I'll be like, I'll say it in
Yeah.
Russian, and then when you hit see translation,
Translate.
it'll say, "Will you milk my sister?" It'll say like,
yeah,
very,
my sister had big arms like you, or something.
That was really good.
I'll do these
was
comments
good.
like this, and I'll get like 1,000 likes on
Will
one
you
comment.
please
just
go
because-
comment on my pics?
I will. I'll do one for you.
Please.
It's actually really funny.
There is so much Joel lore.
I love it.
My mind is blown today.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're able to find out
Yeah.
about Phoenix Anatoly. It's good shit.
Fuck, the electric bike club.
We should do a Russian drink at Shots Fired. I'll talk to Eric about that. That kind of fits the theme.
No, it's a Narcos themed bar.
Shrovia.
Ooh, should we do a Russian mob themed
Right. That's
bar
what I was
next?
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do Russian Wednesdays, or we just do White Russians.
All Wednesday.
What is a white Russian? Can you tell me what's in that?
they're not good.
Kahlua, vodka.
I like that.
chocolate
I'm
syrup?
missing something.
Do you even bar-
makes
You
it
usually
white?
do the rim with chocolate syrup. It's usually a creamer.
Okay.
I haven't seen one of those ordered in. I can't even remember the last time I saw White Russian.
My buddy Chris Combs, which I never talk about because he's kind of weird, but
Hey, Chris.
he used to work for Kahlua, and when I first met him, he worked for Kahlua, and we all called him Kahlua Chris for years, for like 5 years. His name was Kahlua Chris. Everyone knew him as that. Now he's Never Sober Chris, because that's the name of the brand he works for now.
Is he okay? He's fine.
Yeah, I'm like, is he okay?
But he's also Never
he okay?
Sober. Even though that's the name of the brand. But it was
guy.
cool. Anyway, so I had a lot of White Russians. So he had a card, right, where he was only allowed to buy Kahlua and write it off, right?
Yeah.
So I've had a lot of fucking White Russians.
And you
because
don't
of
know
this
what's in
guy.
them?
I just told you.
Just
kinda.
Kahlua?
Vodka,
Kahlua,
Kahlua,
vodka.
you'll rim it
forget
with
how we make it.
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Remember those
and then you fill
Kahlua
the
bowling shirts
creamer.
that we had?
Usually,
Yeah, I had Kahlua
See, like
bowling
the
shirts
Shamrock
made.
creamer.
I used to have one time when he left Kahlua, he took me to this storage that he had, and it was just filled to the top with Kahlua gear, just like snowboards, umbrellas, just random ass.
They
Kahlua
always
shit.
make the coolest, most random stuff.
Cool
I've acquired a
sweaters.
lot over the
The
years.
only time I really drink Kahlua is when I'm skiing and I'm like on the mountain in the snow, and I'm, you put it in coffee.
You ski? You don't snowboard?
I ski. I'm a
That's
loser.
pretty cool.
Skiers look like such dweebs on
I'm
the
a
mountain. I
snowboarder.
hate it. We have
that's
no
cool.
style, no swag. It's so unfortunate.
I'm a skier too.
You kind of look like a skier.
Oh my god, what does that mean? Do I?
No, I'm a skier. I've always skied.
It's easier.
Skiing is a rich
I
man's
could-
sport. It's
I
a
could
it's a
snowboard
good-
too,
it's a
but
good
yeah,
thing.
skiing's my priority. Like I'd rather do that.
It's like
Well,
rollerblading.
we're
control.
Me and Jerome are gonna go do some videos over there at Shots Fired when it's all done.
Hell
We'll go in
yeah.
there and mess with you guys. And the place really is the coolest spot on the block. I hate to say that in front of the other people watching, but they just did a good job. It's different. There's nothing like it in that circle. So
Yeah, it's cool. We need to do a
Go
little
check
walk.
it out.
Do a little walkthrough. Like people got to see it. It's a visual.
Have
thing
you been
too.
there?
Yeah.
When were you there last night?
No, I went the day
night
before
before.
with him when they're still kind of working on
Yeah.
stuff.
I was doing
Was
bingo
I
night
there?
the other night, and
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's probably
so-
telling the truth.
I was, yeah. Jerome came. I hosted it at B7.
He really did.
I believe him.
Thanks for finally believing me. Some girls, when I'll date a girl, and she'll be like, "Are you
Wait,
being serious right
you
now?"
date
And
girls? I thought you
I'll
were
be like-
gay.
It is pretty random. I
and I'll
hosted
be
bingo.
like, I get upset because I'm like, "Why do you think I'm lying to you?" And I was like, and it must be because of how I say it.
You're just a funny guy, and I personally like to consider myself a funny gal. And sometimes when I say things, people are like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, for
Are
real."
you serious?
You also have so many random side quests that
So
it's like
many.
one of these has to be
It's
a
the
lie.
ADD.
Side,
Yeah, so
side,
all over the place.
side quest king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
sometimes
they're all
when I think
true.
about my friends, because like Joel, I have a couple other friends that just say like stuff that's like wild to most people, but then like it's their reality. Like,
Theo Vaughn.
it's-
I'm
it's
telling
funny,
you,
yeah.
Theo. You never know what's
That's why they're my
coming
friends.
You never know what's coming out of Theo Vaughn's mouth next, and I think I really get that vibe from you as well.
I love that. No, he's hilarious. He's actually he's super sober, so like I feel like he's really fucking sharp. He like just says
Yeah, he's
things that
very
are like
witty.
extremely witty.
You should get him on the pod.
We'll get him
We'll
on one
see.
day. You'll see this pod. People love this pod. We get people hit us up to come on here that are big time, and I think we'll get Theo on one day.
Yeah.
This is the people's pod.
We had Bob Mennery. It
This
was
is the
great.
People's Pod, yeah.
With the Nelk Boys.
Yeah, we did have Bob on.
Yeah.
And,
He's great.
That poker player Mickey reached out to us. We had him on.
Oh
Mickey
my
Mace.
god, that
That's
guy's
awesome.
insane. The
Yeah.
one with the tats got
Yeah,
kicked
yeah.
out of Vegas.
Him and Joel did a pod.
Yeah, he's
Miho was in the
crazy.
hospital, so it was just the two of us.
Working. Nah.
I'm gonna
He
call you.
was.
I'm gonna call you Miha. You're my Miha.
Well, if anyone comes to Scottsdale, they know that Jerome is Miho. Everyone knows that.
That's true. This is true.
Does everyone call you Miho, or you call everyone Miho?
Everyone in Scottsdale
Yeah.
knows this.
It's just like a thing my family does or whatever. And when I came around, I was starting, hey, what's going on, mijo? And then all of a sudden
It sticks.
Yeah.
And you
Sticks,
say
yeah.
it like in a very American accent, Miho, not Mijo.
No, it depends.
Either.
Depends who I'm talking to.
Depends how close you are.
Will
of a
you
friend.
call me Miha?
Maybe. We'll see.
I want to be a Miha.
I don't know if you guys are like
You got to
that.
earn that respect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it was great. This
was good.
Thanks for coming. We'll do a walkthrough, and hopefully you guys are there for it. And show us some more. Show us your ice shooting skills, and then let's see more about shots fired, and we'll go from there.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys are crushing during
Yeah.
spring training. Get all the baseball players in there.
Yeah,
It's
soon.
coming
It's
up.
coming up. We're getting a good run right now.
It's a great time to be open, like right now.
Yeah, we're super
Bear
excited.
Jackson's
See
going
all
on.
the new
go right
faces
into
in.
waste management. Right into
It's
spring
so much.
training.
It's so much fun to work there, and I hope that everyone that comes in and drinks has so much fun drinking. I hope they're
Yeah.
having just as much fun as us
we are,
bartenders.
yeah.
Yeah, and the bar backs and
It's
all of us.
it's a great experience. I think you'll definitely feel the energy from the team when you step foot in those doors. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Excited
I
for
think it
everyone
makes a
to join.
difference. Just the people that are there too. So I think you guys are fun. I think you'll be great.
Thanks. Thank you.
So let's go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. This was great.
I was waiting for it.